Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the spoilers for the upcoming week of February 12th. And I put the wrong date. February 12th, 2024. For all platforms, upcoming events, new troops, etc. So we'll be doing that first, and then we'll get into some more bounty and stuff like that. Maybe going over those faction weapons. Sana sent me a list of all the faction weapons, so we can go over which weapons are the best for the factions. I might put that in the title later if I get to it, which I'm hoping to. Let's see. Got that. And I will be putting in chapters, like I've been doing all week. I'm gonna keep it up. What up, Sana? Let me get everything set up here, and we'll put in chapters, so you don't have to listen to all this crap if you're watching after. Got my thumbnail. Do the playlists. Come on. Okay, get out of there. Here, let's jump into the chat. If I can find it. How's everybody doing today? It's Saturday. Hopefully you're relaxing. Not working. I know a lot of y'all work a lot. What's up, Livewire? Getting the stream set up. Mostly spoilers early, so we'll do PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. Then we'll do Nintendo Switch. I'll do chapters, and then we'll jump into the bounty, and then whatever else after that. I got Terran's World up. I got Discord up. I'm pretty much ready to go, except for the things I can't do before I start, which is what I'm doing now. Maybe one of these days, if we do a new account playthrough, that's when I can. I can set up things beforehand. I don't have to do as much at the beginning of the stream. I can do it before. So you can roll a PC, mobile, live stream. You can roll the reminder right into the stream, so it's one and the same. But on PlayStation, you can't. At least I haven't figured it out. Alright, so I got it. I think we're good. Okay. You're absolutely going to work soon? Oh no. Alright, let's get into these spoilers. I will run, I'll run auto battles while I do it. I'll just go to wherever, I don't really care. I pick Urskaya or like Golvania or something. We'll run auto play while I do the spoilers. Fully auto. Sorry I'm a little bit late too. I was kind of watching people ding dong ditch. I live in a lovely place. Need to get out of here. Is anybody a realtor? Okay, so to battle. And let's get this going. Y'all can hear me, right? Supernova's here. Dervicious. Alright, spoilers for the upcoming week of February 12th, 2024 for PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. Alright, let's see what's going on next week. I gotta do a chapter. Hold on. Chapters. Can I do that? Let's get rid of this. Put intro 0000. Then we got spoilers. PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. We'll start at 4. We'll just say 5. 5-minute mark or so. Alright, spoilers. Alright, let me wait. Wait till 5. Let's wait. Ready? Spoilers for the upcoming week of February 12th. I keep forgetting. February 12th, 2024 for PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. Let's see what we got going on. Autoplay in the background. On Monday, we have a raid event. It's for Sword's Edge. It's Dragon Commander Human Knight. Raid, you know, is the boss. You gotta have the one troop that can one-shot the boss killer. Then you make like a 3-person team. You don't... Towers, you use a lot of the event troop, but for Raid, you use one of the event troop because it's just good at killing the boss, usually. But we'll see. We'll see what it is here in a second when we do the troop spoilers. But yeah, you just need one of them to make sure you get the extra points, so you can go for the shiny keys and stuff like that. But yeah, you know how it goes. Raids are pretty easy, not too hard. So raid event, and then it is a Swords Edge week. So we're gonna have Swords Edge Underspire, Swords Edge Epic Trial. Faction event Tuesday is Crypt Keepers. Wednesday, pet rescue is Rosebud from Broken Spire. Thursday, class event is Knight, not a good one. And then Friday, we have a faction event for Werewoods, where I guess they're introducing a new troop. We'll see here in a second. Maybe, depends. Have they done Werewoods before or not? So we'll check that out in a second. But yeah, raids, Swords Edge week, and Werewoods on the weekend. Alright, let's take a look at Swords Edge for the event key drop table and the weapons in the Soul Forge. Alright, as far as troops go, yeah, hit that like button, turn in your ticket, I really appreciate it. I'm never on time, I know. Troops! This is Swords Edge. We have a Swords Edge week next week, so that means these will be the troops available in the event key drop table. Champion of Anu, Champion of Guard, Court Jester, Dragon Knight, Game Warden, Griffin Knight, Guardian of Law, Haunted Guardian, Innkeeper, Knight Captain, Knight Coronet, Knight Errant, Lance Knight, Man-at-Arms, Peasant, Queen Jezebel, Queen's Herald, Relic Knight, Sir Signia, Shadow Dragon, Sir Ebonhard, Sir Gawain, Sir Quentin Hadley, Sir Quentin Hadley, Sir Quentin Hadley, Spectral Colossus, Tau, Ulf Harrigan, Ulf's Mascot, Valor, Vanguard, Warhound, and Wolf Knight. So the only one you're really going for there is Sir Quentin Hadley, the 50% start for Knights, which goes very good with Guard's Avatar, who goes great in the Underworld if you're just doing a faction event and you're trying to get it done quickly. If you can do yellow or brown, you can use Guard's Avatar and Sir Quentin Hadley. Clear them out one shot, go quickly. Is it worth throwing event keys for that? Not really. You want to wait for Adana, Zolkari, Asian, etc. And event keys are precious, so don't just be throwing them willy-nilly. Alright, weapons. These will be in the Soul Forge. Anu Scepter, Blade of Nefertani, Cane Sword, Cursebreaker Sword, Ebon's Hammer, Flail of Guard, King Crusher, Mortal Chain, Order and Chaos, Secrets of the Crypt, Serve and Protect, Shield of the Edge, Soul Blade, Sword of Heroes, the Edge Blade, and Ulf's Wolves. I think the Blade of Nefertani is an ingredient for maybe Duskbringer? Can't remember. But none of those really jump out at me except for that one. So Sir Quentin Hadley, and maybe if you still need Duskbringer, the Blade of Nefertani might be an ingredient for it. Let's keep this going. Should probably put on a different class. Let's put on Necro. I can get some little bit of experience for it. To battle. Cookie Man. Cookie Man's here. So that was the event key drop table and the weapons. Not super important. Let's check out the new troops for PC, Mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation for the upcoming week of February 12th, 2024. Let's get this going. Alright, on Monday, February 12th, from Swords Edge, we have Brass Drake. A group of them is called a band. Arcane Lava, base rarity ultra rare. Troop type Dragon Beast, troop roll generator. It's a Dragon Beast. So it's a smaller looking dragon with no wings. That's like got a little bit of breathing a little bit of fire, I guess. Like glowing mouth. It's kind of like a greenish brown little kobold kind of looking dragon. The spell is Thunder Belch. Convert all purple gems to blue lightning gems. If Dragon Commander is on my team, explode a gem. Mana color red brown. Mana cost 12. Trait number 1 is Big. Trait number 2 is Tough Scales. 30% Skull. Trait number 3 is Fast. Start battles with 50% mana. So a 50% start troop that converts all purple gems to blue lightning gems. It's probably your Glory Shop troop. Also on Monday from Swords Edge, we have Dragon Commander, Command and Conquer, Arcane Blood, base rarity epic, troop type Human Knight, troop roll Striker. She is a Human Knight. And she's on my thumbnail right now. She's wearing silver armor. She has a long spear. Blonde hair. The spell is Dragon Heart. Deal magic plus 4 damage to an enemy. If they are a boss, deal 3 times to 5 times damage. Based on my ascensions, create 5 yellow lightning gems. Shiny spell is deal magic plus 4 damage to an enemy. If they are a boss, deal 3 times to 5 times damage. Based on my ascensions, create 6 yellow lightning gems. Mana color blue, red, mana cost 12. So that's your raid troop, the boss killer. Trait number 1 is Night Shield. Trait number 2 is Armor, 25% Skull Reduction. Trait number 3 is God Slayer, that 3 times to 5 times Skull damage versus bosses. Sounds okay. Like, at least it's going to hit and then create 5 yellow lightning gems, which is better than hitting and doing nothing or something we don't care about. So, not terrible. Will help your team other than just killing the boss. Sometimes the boss killer, the God Slayer, it just kills the boss, it does nothing else, and it's annoying. This thing will kill the boss and then at least make something that could make something else happen and maybe give you some mana back. Friday, February 16th, from Werewoods, we have Werehound. Bluey! Arcane Forest, base rarity epic, troop type beast, troop roll striker. So it's a beast, it's a dog, it's a bluish white dog jumping through the air with a collar, an energy collar with horns. It's on my thumbnail also. Bang How is the spell. Deal magic plus 6,830 damage to an enemy. I doubt it. That thing might be broken. Maybe we should not say anything and, just use it the way it is. 6,830 damage. Jeez Louise. Deal magic plus 6,830 damage. Do you guys think that's going to stay like that? If it does, we should just use that all day Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Because that's amazing. That's like 6,000, almost 6,900 damage. Shout out to Lester, right? If the enemy has a Hunter's Mark, deal triple damage. There's a 25% chance to transform into a Torburn. So if they have Hunter's Mark, you can then do 18,000 damage. Maybe even 20,000 damage. That's what this says right now anyway. If you go to Terran's World and you look at Werehound, it says it deals magic plus 6,830 damage to an enemy. There's a 25% chance to transform into Torburn. Mana color green, brown, mana cost 12. I wonder what that's supposed to say, and like, how did they make that typo? 6,830 damage? Like, what's that supposed to be? Maybe like 68? What's up with the 6,830 damage, though? Mana color green, brown, mana cost 12. Trait number 1, Deep Magic. Trait number 2, Beast Bond. Trait number 3, Frenzy. So no good traits. Did you guys see that? Did you see that? That's crazy. I've never seen a typo like that before. And if they forget to change it, it's going to be crushing it. We have to wait all the way till Friday. They got all week to fix it. Somebody's probably going to say something. You know how it goes. So, but keep an eye on it on Friday. Get it. Use it real quick, see if it's one-shotting or not, and even if it does, it's still only going to kill one at a time. It's not going to be great, but it's going to crush things in one shot no matter what they are. I doubt it's going to stay like that. Alright, that's all the troops. So a Glory Shop troop, a Raid Boss troop, and a new troop for Werewoods. I lost my spot. Hold on. Alright, weapon spoilers. PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. Yeah, did y'all hear that? 6,830 damage. It's your magic plus that. It's not just that much. And it can do triple if it has Hunter's Mark. So 20,000 damage. On Monday, February 12th, 2024, from Sword's Edge, we have King Crusher coming into the game. Rarity Legendary, weapon type hammer, weapon roll generator. Mana color green, red, mana cost 14. The spell is Explode, magic plus 1, blue gems, grant a random status effect to all Sword's Edge allies. Then summon a Sword's Edge troop. It's got gain 4 armor, eliminate 1 magic from the first enemy, deal 5 damage to the first enemy, and stun the first enemy. It's one of those explodies. It's for Sword's Edge. Yeah, that's it. Just that. That's probably buy up to that weapon in the raid event. That's how you get those type of weapons, and that's how you have them later when someone's showing you a team. You should buy up to the weapon anyway. That's just your duty as a guild member and doing your share for an event. You should buy up to the weapon anyway, so you should not be missing out on those weapons. You get gems for your guild tasks. Quit blowing them on other stuff if you don't have it. It should be the first thing you buy every week, not the last thing. We'll hit class spoilers just because I always do. There's nothing planned. Kingdom spoilers, nothing concrete. Pet spoilers. On Wednesday, February 14th, 2024, from Broken Spire, we have Rosebud. Valentine's Day 2024, and it's actually on literal Valentine's Day. It's just a bouquet of roses. Pet color blue, effect cosmetic. So a new pet for Broken Spire. One you might consider using an orb on because it's just cosmetic, so it's going to be really hard to get more copies of it. And that's why you do cosmetic pets. That's why you consider those first when you're orbing things with your minion orbs. You consider cosmetic pets because they just don't come back around as often. So they're harder to get to full ascension. Max Kingdom Power. On the 16th, Urskaya Kingdom Power goes to 25, and that looks like that is all. Why Urskaya? Probably werewoods, huh? Maybe. Okay, so that's everything. So next week, I don't even know. Have you guys heard anything about another update? You think there would be one, like, being talked about at least, like, rumored, or a certain time period, whatever week, maybe next week, the next week after that. I haven't heard anything, but I haven't been really watching anything or reading anything, so you guys would have to tell me. Have you heard anything about maybe an update coming in the next few weeks or something? I haven't really heard anything. So let me know, because they got to do more PvP. It's probably what it's going to be. If it's anything, it's going to be more updates to the new PvP system. Alright, so that was PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation spoilers. Let's do Nintendo Switch super fast. It's not going to be a thing in a little over a month. This will not be a thing, this Nintendo Switch spoilers, with their own section, because they're merging with us on March 18th, I think it is. But let me put a chapter in for good old Nintendo Switch. Alright, I already got the chapter. I already got the chapter for the spoilers for PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation, so if you missed the start of it, you can already click on it. At least I think, because it's not working. Come on. Oh my god! Anyway, I think I screwed it up. Intro. Gotta redo it. Intro. And then spoilers. What was the 5-minute mark, I remember? Save. Okay, did you save? No, what are you doing? Does not want to save. This is annoying. What's it doing? I'm trying to do chapters here, y'all, and it just does not want to save them. What are you doing, stupid? Jeez. Refresh. Reload, you're dumb. Oh, it keeps deleting them. I'm not going to be able to remember more than the one. Give me a sec. Technical difficulty screen. Let's see if I can even get the first one on there. Yep, I got the first one. So what's up? Maybe Maybe I'm making the chapter too long or something. Could be. Oh, I got it now. Alright, we're good. Sorry. Okay, so let's catch up in the chat and then we'll do the Nintendo Switch spoilers. We got Sana, we got Livewire, we got Dervicious, we got Supernova, we got Mark, Kenji, I'm never on time, Cookie Man, Tyrion Shark is here, Chad is here with this too. Thank you so much, you're a freaking legend, it helps so much, especially this month. We're a third of the way through the month, y'all. Thank you so much, Chad, running out there, butt crack is showing. Rag in his back pocket. The train has not moved in so long, there is cobwebs all over it. We have to shoo the spiders away. We need a broom. We can't even walk up to it without a broom or something. There's just cobwebs all over it. There's graffiti. There's graffiti on the side. Chad put his name on there. It's Chad's train right now. It's like, jeez, what's up with all these cobwebs? Do karate on the like button. Livewire says, why do all knights seem to have blonde hair? I don't know. That's true, though. The new Theodorovich. Supernova says, WTF. The damage is insane, says Asana. Supernova says, I think it's supposed to be 67 damage. Probably. Livewire says, it's like a blue Mountain Crusher. Not really. It's more like, it's kinda, yeah. I mean, that's not a bad way to put it. Mountain Crusher is more of, explodes, doesn't summon, doesn't give a positive stats effect. It does like just really low mana cost explosion with the Brown Storm, which is good, and you get it super early in the game. These class of weapons are like explode and then give a positive stats effect to a typing and summon a typing, which is like maybe the upgraded version of a Mountain Crusher. Yeah, so you're definitely not wrong. Mountain Crusher is like older, doesn't have as many perks on it. Maybe a little less mana cost with a Brown Storm. Tyrion, no news as far as you know, Sana. Okay. Livewire gifted a membership, running out there with Chad. He wants to help out. He says, I think I can figure it out. Maybe we can figure it out today. You know, it's hard. Sometimes it's hard. Like, it's flooded, or the battery's dead. We don't have a battery. Like, something's going on to where we can't even get it running. You know, it won't move. Maybe we have a flat tire. We don't feel like jacking it up and putting the spare on there. Maybe our spare's flat. We didn't put any air in our spare. Like, it happens sometimes. It just keeps happening, though. We haven't drove our car in, like, a freaking week. But Livewire says he's going to try to figure it out. Him and Chad. Tyrion's back again. Dude, you guys left him. You let him out of jail for that long? Holy cow. He's supposed to be in jail. Alright, let's do these Nintendo Switch spoilers. I will blaze through them because it's not going to be a thing soon. 2300 Nintendo Switch spoilers for the upcoming week of February 12th, 2024. What does Switch got going on next week? Clicking on it. So Nintendo Switch has a raid event also, a Sword's Edge raid event. It's the same thing. They also have a... I gotta double check this because it looks exactly the same. Maybe we don't have to go over it. Nintendo Switch, yeah, they have a Sword's Edge week. They have a raid event. Same as us. They're getting the Dragon Commander too. They got Crypt Keepers. They got Love Trap, so it's a different pet. On Wednesday, they got Love Trap from Groshnock. Then on Friday, on the weekend, they have Silver Necropolis, and they're getting Negasis. So they got a couple different things, but they got the same kingdom. They got the same guild event for the week. So they're starting to merge. They're starting to get more similar. So as far as Sword's Edge goes, your event key drop table and your weapons, we already did this for PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation, so I already know that the main thing to go for is Sir Quentin Hadley. 50% start for Knights, good for Guard's Avatar. Guard's Avatar is good for factions to wipe them out quickly when it's a yellow or brown restriction. So Sir Quentin Hadley, that 50% start for Knights. You don't want to throw like event keys at it really, but if you were going to, that's what you would hope for. And you would hope to get it within like 100 to whatever, 200 event keys. You don't want to go crazy. Save them for Adana, Zacian, Zalkari. And then the weapons, there's the Blade of Nefertani that may or may not be for Dustbringer, I forget, but that was like the only thing worth mentioning. So pretty ho-hum event key drop table and Soulforge weapons this week. Alright, let's check out your guys' troop spoilers for Nintendo Switch. I just heard a door. Do-do-do-do-do, Inspector Gadget. That's what I feel like. Oh, yeah, they got the Brass Drake, just like we do from Sword's Edge. It's an ultra rare. Its spell is Thunder Belch. Convert all purple gems to blue lightning gems. If Dragon Commander is on my team, explode a gem. Mana color red brown. Mana cost 12. It has a 50% start and a 30% skull reduction. So, converts all purple gems to blue lightning gems with a 50% start. Your Glory Shop Troop. Then you have the Raid Troop, the Dragon Commander. It's an epic, a human knight. It deals magic plus 4 damage to an enemy. If they are a boss, deal 3 times 5 times damage based on my ascensions. Create 5 yellow lightning gems. It's the Shiny Troop. Its mana color is blue-red. Its mana cost is 12. It has a 25% skull reduction, and it has Godslayer. Of course, because it's your Raid Troop. You have to use it. It's your Shiny Troop. And it's better than your average Raid Troop because it will one-shot the boss and then create 5 yellow lightning gems, which is better than nothing. On Friday, Nintendo Switch is getting, Friday, February 16th, from Silver Necropolis, they're getting Negasys, Friendship is Tragic. It's an epic. Its spell is Dark Flight, remove all blue gems, deal magic plus 3 damage to the last enemy, boosted by gems removed. Mana color green-purple, mana cost 12. It has 50% start. Nothing that we use here in the future. Silver Necropolis, a new troop, a faction event, over the weekend. Weapon spoilers for Switch. Let me get this battle going. You guys are also getting King Crusher. It's going to be in the raid event. Buy up to it in the shop when you're doing the event. It explodes. Magic plus 1 blue gems. Grant a random status effect to all Swords Edge allies. Then summon a Swords Edge troop. The mana color is green-red, and the mana cost is 14. Nightweaver on March 8th. And Midnight on March 4th. Pet spoilers for Switch on Wednesday, February 14th, 2024, which is Valentine's Day. From Groshnock, you're getting Love Trap for Valentine's Day 2023. It's a little candy box, a Mimic-styled candy, like heart candy thing. Pet color yellow, effect cosmetic. Like I said with PC, Mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation, cosmetic pets aren't easy to get fully ascended, so you might consider using an orb on it one day. And then your Max Kingdom Power for Switch. They're probably going to get a lot of Max Kingdom Power all at the same time if they're merging with us and everything, right? Maybe a lot of stuff all at once. On the 16th, Silver Glade Kingdom Power goes to 23. And that's all the spoilers. Did it save? I don't know, I hope so. Do I need to do this? Probably not. Let's just finish the battle. Maybe while I catch up in the chat and stuff. Can you, like, do an autoplay and then get out of an autoplay? I wonder if you can. Yeah, you can. Okay. So that was Nintendo Switch spoilers. It was only since yesterday midstream. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. You got to go out for, what do they call it? Like a, you had a conjugal visit or something? Like, you got to go see your wife for, like, a half a day and come back. You got to go on, like, work release. You had to go pick up some trash on the side of the road or something. You're never escaping. We had all the sheriffs on horses with hats on with, like, shotguns following you around and stuff while you pick up trash. We let you have a conjugal visit. But we were watching you. You had to come back. Sorry, man. Just 'cause, you know... Just because you get away for a little bit don't mean you're gone forever. Alright, so that's caught up in the chat now. So let's turn this off and finish the battle. Maybe even retreat. Gob Truffle this team whenever you can, and if you don't have that, you do this. I'm sure the AI doesn't play it right. And if you don't have that, you do this. Pretty much always have a Gob Truffle. Or some sort of extra turn to cast. Probably should have took that green extra turn. I just messed it up because I'm slacking here. There's like always an extra turn. Can't lose. You got a bunch of summons. It's my made-up, undefeated, Flaming Oni team. The professor with the 2 wants to contribute. Everything helps. Running out there. The three stooges. The 3 musketeers. Appreciate it. Got Chad, Livewire, and the professor trying. They're doing like a routine, like a poking each other in the eyes and bonking each other on the head, trying to figure out the engine. Ooh, do we got a... Oops, didn't mean to do that. Get out of here. Set his home kingdom. I think we're on a boss chest. Should we just finish this off? See if I can get a mimic or something. Ah, I didn't mean to do that team, though. Thank you so much, Professor. Hey, you. Yoo-hoo. You guys like Yoo-hoo? You ever had Yoo-hoo? That drink? I'm gonna hesitate to call it chocolate milk. I don't even think they call it chocolate milk on the bottle. I don't even know if they're allowed to, because it's not milk, I don't think. It's like called a chocolate drink. When I was a kid, I used to think I liked it or something, but when you have actual chocolate milk and then you drink a Yoo-hoo, it's like watered down chocolate milk. It's nasty. At least I think so. I don't think I've ever bought a bottle of Yoo-hoo. Maybe one time and I was like, ew, and then I never bought it again. When you're a kid, though, you just want anything that's chocolate, so if you like chocolate. Like, one of my kids doesn't even like chocolate, so there's probably people out there that don't like chocolate, but when you're a kid, that's one of those things that just looks good, but it's not that good, really. Some chocolate water. Some hot dog water. What would you call, instead of, we got Yoo-hoo, which is chocolate water, what would we call hot dog water? Pee-hoo? Wee-hoo. I wants me some pee-hoo. I guess it's like lemonade, though. If you have some gross lemonade, it's kind of like the pee-pee version of Yoo-hoo. Get some gross lemonade. It's like watered down and sour. That's the yellow version of Yoo-hoo. Gross watered down lemonade. Some kid selling on the side of the road. Scamming you. It's really just water with like yellow food dye in it. But you gotta buy it because it's a kid being an entrepreneur. Maybe he needs money for his football helmet. You're not gonna buy it? What about when there's somebody standing outside the grocery store? They got something. They're selling something. What do you guys do? What do you guys do when somebody's standing outside of the grocery store with something to sell? They say, hey, how's it going? What's your next move? I get in trouble all the time, so you don't want to know what my move is. Or you come home and there's some person going door to door and they're like, hey, how's it going? What do you guys do? Or you're in the store, you're walking around the Walmarts. You're walking around the Walmarts, getting your socks and undies. And there's a guy standing there. He's got like a clipboard. He's got like a nice shirt on. Got some slacks, some loafers. He's standing like right in the freaking middle of the store, like where everybody's got to go by. And he's got like a thing. He's like, "Hey, can I can I bug you for a minute, buddy? You got a minute?" What do you guys do? Stuff happens all the time. It's always at the grocery store. I mean, you can get caught going in, you can get even there inside of it. Or you got like an older lady or an older man with some hot dog water, and they're like, "You want to taste it? Want a free sample? Some hot dog water? It's good." There's people lined up trying to get some hot dog water in a little cup. They're like hacking and coughing and like, oh, sure, yeah, I'll take some. Sounds good. Wiener on a stick. A little toothpick. At least they're giving you something. The other people are just trying to get you to spend money. I'd rather deal with the person with the cup of hot dog water than... Because you can take it and then you can just, like, throw it away. You don't have to... You never heard of it, but it sounds funny? You never heard of Yoo-hoo? Yeah, I'm sure you haven't. I mean, you're in a different country. Super Never says dog pisser. Meat juice. Woo-oo is more like it. You're right about that. The Depends Fund. Yeah, thank you. I need some underwear. All my underwear are holy, and all the proceeds from today's live stream will go to me buying a pack of undies. No hablo inglés. That's a good one. What if they start saying some stuff in Spanish, though? Pork soda. Yeah, whenever, like, a salesman walks up to me, like a door-to-door, I just say, what do I say? I'm just like... They're like, hey, buddy, you got a minute? And I'm like, no thanks or something. I'll be like, no thanks, and I just keep going. And it was like, well, it just takes a minute, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, I just don't say anything else. I just keep going. You don't keep talking. You just say one thing and you keep going. Don't stop. Don't make eye contact. Don't stop. You know? Don't say anything rude. You don't have to be rude. But they're bugging you. They're like, hey, bud, got a minute? And you just say, no thanks. And you just keep going. Don't even break your stride. Don't even look at them. And your back's to them when they're saying other stuff. You can just act like you don't hear them. You go inside and close the door. That's what you do. When you're at the grocery store, if they're like, hey, you want to buy some? Just like, you know, give them a thumbs up and keep walking. That's what I do. Just give them a thumbs up, hey, and keep walking. Just do something that doesn't have anything to do with what they're saying. Walking into the grocery store. Girl Scout cookies, you want to buy some? You just give them a cheesy thumbs up and you keep walking. Or you say something like, maybe when I come back out. And then you walk out the other side. Right? Unless you really want Girl Scout cookies, I guess. But I'm talking like other things that are more annoying. Alright, so we did our spoilers. Let me grab all my blinkies. Brian says, you think you are chocolate milk, but all you are is watered down. Yoo-hoo. Yeah. I don't know if I should say anything about that situation anymore. Everybody, it just is what it is, and I can't change. I can't make people smarter. I don't know what to do. It's like the more I reveal the truth, the more they don't care. So I just can't make people smarter. They are what they are. Their IQ is what it is, and they're gonna keep defending that person. It's like the freaking hostage syndrome where you fall in love with your kidnapper. It's just crazy. And you can't change their minds. They have to realize it for themselves. It's like an addict or something. Like, you're never going to be able to... If somebody's doing crack, like, these people are doing crack, right? They're just down on their luck. They're doing crack. And you can't tell them... Nothing you say will make them stop doing crack. Alright? They're going to have to realize it for themselves that it's not good for them. And they need to stop. So all these people watching that, I can't do anything. Everybody's over there. They think they found, you know, they're just following everybody else. They're listening to the popular song on the radio. That they think, oh, I'm just doing what everybody else is doing, like always. Following everybody else, like always. Like you always do. You have no brain of your own. You have no style of your own. You don't ever do your own thing. You just got to follow everybody else and do what everybody else is doing, like always. And you're never going to realize you can't, no one's going to tell you nothing. You're going to have to realize it on your own. Like, oh, he lied to me again. Oh, he copied somebody else again. Oh, he just went through an already paved jungle that he didn't have to do any hard work. You'll realize it eventually for yourself, and then you'll stop. And then you'll come back. You know what I'm saying? I can't say nothing. So, people have to realize it on their own, like crackheads. Can't have a crackhead and tell them, to stop doing crack. They're going to realize it on their own when they lose all their stuff and their health is deteriorating and they have no teeth and all that. They'll realize it on their own. Maybe too late. When they already blew all their keys and got all these weird troops. Might be too late, but they can always build themselves back up with real advice from a person that actually knows what they're talking about. Like, I can build you back up. Once you stop doing the crack, I'll build you back up. But you got to realize it for yourself, you know? How many times he lies and how many times he copies and how he went through, just copied somebody else and went through an easy path. You have to realize on your own. There's nothing I can say. So, I need to just stop saying it. Just let you keep smoking your crack. It's very addictive. Livewire says, just say a minute, I've got all day, then just go into the mechanic rant before yeah. Just like hit him back, fire with fire. Mark says, I never had Yoo-hoo or powdered milk in my life. Man, this ain't even milk. I don't know what it's just like watered down. It's like chocolate water, I swear. Yeah, I like when you do that too, Brian. You passed out with a needle of Theodorovich in your arm. Superman says, when will we get a boss rant? Because I can rant about my boss. Dude, I can rant about some bosses, man. They suck. They don't do nothing. Then they expect you to do way too much. And they never want to give you, like, a raise. The place I used to work is crazy, though. I got, like, a really good... I had a review, right? I had a review in August. Where I got like a, I think it was like a 94 or something. It was like an A. Like, they couldn't find anything wrong with what I was doing. And then, like, they were talking all this crap, like, 1 month later about how I don't do whatever, and there were a bunch of lies. Like, a month later. I hate bosses and stuff. It's all about, like, who you're best friends with, and, like, how you can get your buddy hired, and, who you're sucking off in the office and stuff like that. I can't deal with that stuff. Alright, let's do bounty for a little bit, because that's the most topical thing. I want to write, like, a review, like one of those reviews for the place I used to work. But it always gets, like, rejected, because I always go way too hard. 4230, bounty. Save. Alright, let's do a little bit of bounty with the Tesla strat. Remember, you can do your red macaco, your red rocket. You can do Queen Beatrix. Those are the three I really recommend. Anything else is probably just a little bit slower. And almost everybody should have one of those three. If you don't have one of those three, then you're just doing what you can do. You're a low-level beginner, and, do what you can do. Just get it, whatever you can get done. You can even do this right here, if you need to. Alright, we're into Saturday now. I did Tier 5, so I'm trying to see, can you get to full completion with Tier 5 and using Tesla the entire time. So normally with the bounty event, you're going to want to use 4 bounty troops with the bounty captain to make sure you can get it done with the least amount of expenditure. But this time I'm testing the Tier 5 Tesla thing where you just use Tesla the entire time by buying up to Tier 5. So I want to see for myself. I've seen a bunch of people told me it works, but I haven't seen for myself yet. So I'm seeing for myself. The funny thing about boss is like the guy. Like, you got the owner of the company. Then you got the vice president, who usually is like the biggest jerk. Like the president of the company, like the owner guy, he wants to be well liked. He doesn't want anything. He doesn't want to have to do any kind of like discipline or firing, or he always wants to be looked at as like a nice guy. Like, even though deep down you know he's not, but he doesn't put himself into any situations where he looks like the bad guy. You know what I mean? So he has his vice president guy. He's always the meanest, the jerk, firing people, doing all the shady stuff. That's the guy you really need to be your best buds with, is the vice president. Because the vice president is like best buds with the president, like the owner. Like, that's why he just lets him do everything pretty much. He's like, this is my guy, he's going to be the mean guy, and whatever he says goes pretty much. He's going to report to me and tell me what's going on, and like, we will discuss things, but he's going to be the one like firing people and telling people what to do and being the jerk. And I'm just gonna sit here and look like the nice owner guy that's like, oh, family, oh, let's be a family. It's a family-oriented company. Like every single company says that. Sure it is. If your family is slimy snakes that stab each other in the back, I mean, I guess. Could be. Some families are like that. I mean, they're not lying, I guess. Some families are probably slimy and stabbing each other in the back and all that. They probably are. So if you say it's a family-oriented company, as long as it's like a slimy, stabby family. And then the vice president guy gets to... All of his friends are the other managers. Like, all his buddies. If you're not his buddy, you're not a manager. There's no freaking way. You have to at least tell him how awesome he is. Maybe you don't go out for beers all the time, but you gotta at least say, hey, you lose a little weight there, buddy? You drop a little weight there, man? Working out? Looking good there. Got some nice buns on you. Buns are looking tight, Tim. Man, them buns are looking good today, Tim. Look like you lose a little bit of weight, huh? Did you get a haircut? Is that your brand new car out there? I mean, I wish I could have one of those. I mean, I'm looking at one. I'm really trying. But, you know, just too expensive. Too expensive. That car you got out there, it's like my dream car. I dream about it every night. Me and you just driving. Your toupee flowing in the wind. It's what I dream about every night, buddy. Me and you. In that car right there. Those awesome car. And then everybody has one of those, whatever it is. Let's say it's a Tesla. I don't know. Then there's like freaking 8 Teslas in the parking lot. And all they do is talk to each other about their Tesla or something. 'Cause that's how you do it, dude. If you're one of those manager guys, you gotta get the same car as the boss man. And then tell him how awesome it is. I'll tell you, that's the way to go. It's the way to go. Buy the same car. You have something to talk about. Be in the club. Cool guys. See, yours has got full leather interior, but I get the lower model because you're just the man, dude. Looks like you're losing a little bit of weight there, buddy. You trimmed your facial hair a little bit there. I like it. Looks good. Looks good, buddy. Yeah, then the manager. The managers have to be buddies with the vice president guy. And then those managers can hire their buddies and their family members and all that. And like screw everybody else. If there's a new person, like somebody suddenly turns 18 or somebody suddenly loses their job or somebody suddenly wants to work at the company, you know, screw everybody else that's not family or friends. It don't matter how long you've been working there or nothing. Unless you got the car and you're S-ing them off all day, you know, you could prevent it a little bit. You could put a little bit of armor on. If you lose a little bit of weight, buddy, got the Tesla. There's 8 of them in the park. There's 9 of them out there. It's all parked together. Want to go out for lunch? Buy you a beer? They're all drinking at lunch. Yeah. It's probably not the way to go. Let's get drunk. Hey, boss man, let's go get drunk on lunch. Probably wouldn't matter if you're already in. It's probably all okay. Probably could. Let's go, baby. Do a keg stand on lunch. And they dump all the work onto everybody else. And just talk crap all day. You're not the friend. You're not the family member. You're not S him off. You don't have the Tesla. You're not telling him he's losing weight. You're just working hard and doing your job and doing that. Well, guess what? You get to do more work. And the other guy in there eating donuts, talking about his Tesla, telling him he's losing weight, complimenting his loafers. That's the people that don't get, they're good. Good to go. If something doesn't get done, they're like, well, the other guy. The guy that's not S-ing you off, that don't have the Tesla, that don't say your loafers look good, that didn't say you lose weight, that's not your family member, that's not your friend. Yeah, well, it's his fault that I'm not doing my work right now. You know that? Because it's his fault that I'm not doing my work right now. So they're like, I know. That's what other guys been telling me. He said, looks like I lost some weight. Then he said the other guy was that's why he's not doing his work too. It's the other guy's fault out there, the one that's not in here. The one that's out there working, it's his fault that I didn't get my job done. Don't you know? I mean, I'm in here telling you stuff. We're in here talking right now, so I can say whatever I want. And I can tell you, like, he don't say nothing to you, so I can just say whatever I want. And then you gotta believe me. Because he's not in here to defend himself. He's too busy working. And they call meetings, like, all day, every day. You got like this, you gotta do this many things, right? You got so much work now because all the buddies and family members are making you do all their work too. So you got so much work to do, you have to stay an hour late. You gotta get there 30 minutes early, you gotta stay an hour late just to get all the work done. Then they're calling meetings every other day for like 2-hour long meetings. You're like, how am I supposed to get 10 hours of work done in 9 hours when you're doing a 2-hour meeting every other day? How can I... And then you're doing demos. All the salesmen are out here doing demos on equipment that I need to use. How am I supposed to get my work done? They just impromptu. They don't even tell me. They're just like, yeah, we're out here to do a demo on this piece of equipment that you need to use all day. And if you can't use it, you can't do any work. But we're going to do a demo right now. We didn't warn you. We didn't send you an email. We didn't nothing. So you could have, like, maybe came in early and, like, got all, like, more done and then, been prepared that we're going to use your equipment. No, they don't tell anybody. There's, like, show up all of a sudden with freaking 7 other salesmen just like, time to do our demo. Didn't Tim tell you about it? Of course not. So what am I supposed to do? Just stand here and watch you? And then they're going to say I wasn't working? Because you did a demo on the stupid piece of equipment that I need to use? What am I supposed to do? I'll just go to lunch. I'm like, whatever. Do your stupid demo. I'm going to lunch. It's like 9:15. Like, I might as well. What the heck else am I supposed to do? No one told me. How am I supposed to do my work? Be like if all your work was through the phone line and they would do a demo on the phone. Like, how are you supposed to use... There's no phone to use. Or the computer system. Your work all day is like data entry, but they're working on the computer system for 4 hours. No wonder you didn't get your work done that day, because you couldn't even work for 4 hours because they were demonstrating something on the stupid computer. And you couldn't even use it. Didn't even tell you. All of a sudden, you got a whole list of stuff you need to do, and it has to be done by the end of the day. But then they come do a demonstration for 3 hours. All of a sudden, without telling you. Is it weird that you didn't get 3 hours of your work done then? Like, what the hell? I hate that stuff. And then they would never, you can't say, like, you can't go in there and say, there was a demonstration that day. That's why this didn't happen and this didn't happen. And, oh, you trying to blame this guy? Oh, he's trying to blame this guy. Hey, everybody. He's blaming Scotty Too Hottie. Hey, he said Scotty Too Hottie didn't do it, was the reason he didn't get his work done the other day. Scotty Too Hottie with his loafers. It's his fault. And everybody in there loves Scotty Too Hottie because he's got the coolest loafers. They're like red loafers. He's got the Tesla, you know, manicured, low testosterone. What are you supposed to do? I'm just screwed. I guess I don't know, go back in time. I guess I'll invent a time machine and go back in time and come in 3 hours early. You can't say, oh, Scotty did a demonstration, and I couldn't do my stuff because there's no other way. So how was I supposed to do anything? Like, do you understand? You understand he was standing out there for 3 hours, and I couldn't use my stuff? With all these other chuckle-Fs chuckling around like they always do? How was I supposed to do anything? Oh, you're saying it's his fault? That's how they put it. He says it was Scotty's fault he didn't get his work done. They don't put there was a demonstration all of a sudden or nothing. They just, hey, by the way, Timmy, Bob out there says that it was Scotty's fault that he didn't get his work done yesterday. Oh, really? He's blaming other people? I like Scotty. He tells me my slacks are tight. He rides in my Tesla. Buys me a beer. Brings me presents. Could share my Tesla battery charger, yeah. Some of y'all know how it is. Like office politics. Crazy. You gotta... I would love, like, if a person was a shady snake that's just really good at talking, I'd say, go work there. Go work there. You'll be good. You won't even have to do anything. You just sit and talk and eat donuts and do meetings. That's it. And blame other people. Throw people under the bus. You'll be good. You'll get promoted. You'll get a raise. All you got to do is throw people under the bus, make meetings, do demonstrations. Good to go. Nah, usually like the owner wants to not be seen as like a jerk. The real boss, the real owner. But he really is a jerk. He just never lets himself be put in that situation. He makes other people do his dirty work, so probably actually is a big piece of trash. You know how it is. You know, work at a place like, oh, he's the best. He comes out and he's so funny and he's always so nice and you know, he gave me a turkey for Christmas last year and you know, it's because he never puts himself in the situation to be, he's making other people be the bad guy. He's actually a big piece of trash. How else did he get to where he is? You gotta step over bodies and throw people under the bus, and it's the only way you get to where you're the freaking owner. That or you got like your dad was super rich or something and you got it passed down to you. You gotta be stepping over bodies and throwing people under the bus, for real. Unless it's a family thing where you got it given to you. That's why I like what I do now, because it's like nobody can mess with anything I'm doing, really. It's all on me. I know it is. If it goes good, it's because of me. If it goes bad, it's because of me. It's nothing to do with anybody else. There was this one time they hired a new guy, and they always like love this other place. They're dying to be just like this other place. Like if you worked at that other place, you were like, you come in with a halo and like light shining off of you, and they thought you're the best ever because they're posing this place, like they're posers of this other place. So if you worked at this other place, you don't even have to give them your resume. Just say I worked here, and they will hire you. So they hire a guy, this big, obese dude that was taking a crap every 30 minutes and and he starts like ordering things that we've never ordered before. So we have an inventory system of all the stuff that we usually order over the years, over 5 years of being there. This is the stuff we order, and this is where you put it, and it's in the system, you know? Because people have discovered over the years, this is the stuff to buy, this is what we need, this is the best price, and blah, blah, blah. He comes in, he just starts buying all this other different stuff that's not any of that. He's getting all these other different brands from all these other different places. So now we have nowhere to put it. It's not in the system. It's piling up. And then it all gets blamed on other people. Like, what? He's buying all this weird stuff. Like, what are we supposed to do? There's no place for it. It's not in the system. Like, you think it's my fault? What are you talking about? If you would just buy the things that are in the system that are already, like, we've been buying for 5 years. Like, I get it if he found something new, but how come every single thing? It can't be every single thing. There's no freaking way this one person comes in and he finds, like, for every single thing, he finds a different brand that's cheaper, that's better. There's no freaking way. He's just being lazy and buying the stuff he used to buy at the other place. So every time he buys something different that we've never bought before, now you got to set it up in the system. You got to you got to make a new spot for it. You can't just put it in the old spot where you bought the other thing because it's not the same. Now you got to make a whole new spot for it. Looking stupid. And then you blame the other guy. That, you know, he blames the other guy when he's in there taking a dump every 30 minutes. Where's Bob at? Oh, he's in the bathroom. 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 Taking dumps all day. On the clock. I told you about the dump game we played at. I don't know why I think that's hilarious. It was like a job before. A long time ago when I was like early 20s. Unloading containers and stuff. I've told this before, but I don't know, maybe. This one dude he went in the women's restroom and took a dump and just left it and didn't flush it. He thought it was the funniest thing. We all thought it was the funniest thing ever. I don't know why. So we started having like battle shits. Could see who could leave the grossest, biggest one in the toilet and not flush it. And the next person comes in and sees it. I know it's nasty. Like go in the office and do it, you know, like he went in the women's restroom and pooped in their toilet and left it. And then all the women were like, "Oh my God, there's a huge one in there. Who did that? Becky." They're like blaming each other. Meanwhile, Mike's sitting there snickering, telling all of us about it. They left a big giant one in the women's restroom. And it became a game of who could do it where in the worst way. I went over to the boss's building, and I went in there and I left a giant one. Here's the picture of it. I went into the office there, left one and two of them. Who sank your battle? And the burning the popcorn thing, that was the other thing. I feel like you could do that if you're mad at anybody. You just do it on accident. It's not on purpose. You forgot. Not a big deal. Somebody in the office makes you mad, and you don't work in the office, but that's where the microwave is. Put some popcorn in there, man. Set it for like 15 minutes. You made a mistake. You're trying to do 1 minute, 50 seconds. Oops. And then did they even find out who did it anyway? Like, and who does that really hurt? Nobody. It's not a big deal. Just gonna stink for a while. You can get some revenge. Some innocent revenge. As long as you're not working in there and have to smell it. If you don't like somebody that works near the microwave, bring you a bag of popcorn, Set that bad boy for 15 minutes and run. And if somebody says they saw you put it in there, say, oops, I forgot. I meant to put a minute 50. I accidentally put 15. And then I totally forgot. I got busy. I don't even know why I left. Somebody called me, you know, it wasn't my fault. That actually happened. It was like this giant warehouse. We worked way back on the docks. There was a break room, and the break room was like right by the office. And so this one dude put some popcorn in the microwave, and he forgot. And he just went and went and went. And it burned the popcorn. It smelled so bad. You could smell it like way out, halfway out into the warehouse. And like the office was right there, so they were smelling it horribly. And then we were just like way in the back by the docks, like not smelling it. Guess I better catch up in the chat, huh? Yeah, Office Space. You're about to sue for... Dude, they had this whole paper of like all these things that I did that I didn't do. And then they wanted me to sign it. And I didn't sign it. I'm like, screw you, I'm not signing this. This is all lies, bro. And then everything agreed with me after the fact. Any other, like, third party agreed with me. And said that they were full of it. Florian, hello! Supernova says, yes, exactly. Also, never gave 100 on peer reviews. Did you click the like button? Professor says, oh yeah, bounty tier 5 with Tesla team. Got at least 4 Ravens and finished today. Nice. Brian says, Cinny, I'm going to need those TPS reports so you could get to work on those. Yeah, Lumberg is awesome. Like, he's supposed to be the bad guy in that movie, but I think he's freaking awesome. Because he's just like... It's like a different company that I worked for. He's just like the owner. Like, I always picture that boss when I see Lumberg. Like, he's just like him. They got that nailed down. That's like a perfect representation. But what song is playing on the radio as this 2-play is flapping? Hallelujah, it's raining men. Bop. Conjugal visit. Supernova says, it's come to my attention that you have an unpleasant odor and we're going to have to take the matter to HR. It's a gaslighting lie to foster a hostile work environment, because you can't smell yourself and now you're self-conscious about your own body. Yeah. That's when you light some popcorn up. Oh, you think I stink? Well, wait till you smell this. Alright, Chad, put a thing of popcorn in the microwave, buddy. Shimmer says, ooh, we hit a juicy vein. I wish I made enough money to donate. It's all good, dude. Whenever I'm talking about that stuff, I don't expect everybody to do it. I just appreciate y'all being here and hitting like and all that. Professor says, you're my luck. 2 more niches from UNDERSPIRE. But I do super appreciate it, and you are a legend if you do it. Because it keeps the channel going. We should thank the people even more. Like, you guys should be thanking... Chad and Livewire and you know, because they're keeping this going. Like, this would not be happening if it wasn't for Chad and Livewire and Professor, you know. I couldn't do it. Like, I literally couldn't do it. I don't even get that many views anymore, so it's not like YouTube's giving me a bunch of money. It's pretty much only you guys. So you pretty much see what I make. RE is here. Popcorn smells, yeah. Put some fish in there or something. Supernova says, have you ever seen Wanted, the boss lady in that movie? Exactly how my boss treated... Yeah, I think I have. Get it. Get it, Supernova. You know, if you hit the like, that could bring another person in that could then do the thing. And maybe that... Or you can hit the like and that brings a person in that also hits the like, that brings a person in that also hits the like, that also brings... You know, it snowballs. You could potentially bring... What if Elon Musk... What if he comes here? What if... You know, you never know who's going to show up. If you keep hitting the like and people keep showing up, it could lead to something. So you're still helping. You might be contributing and you don't even know it. Alright, where am I at here? Rewards. Okay. Got 12 sigils. Let's do the math real quick. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't really want to see this yet. Ew. At least I got some purples, I guess. 200 times 24. So I get 4,800. 4,800. Sometimes you might have to do some math if you're doing the Tesla thing. So 4,800 per battle, which is almost 5,000. We got 12 battles left. So that's 50,000, 60,000, minus a little bit. 60,000 minus 2,000, that's 5,800. And then minus like 400. So it's around 57,500. It's like 57,600, something like that. 57,500. Which will take care of a lot of that right there. So that's 23. That's another 23 or so. So I need 46. 46 outstanding. Which is almost 10 battles. And I get 4 more tomorrow, so that's 6 battles, right? And then will we get Val Ravens? 16 out of 16 sigils. Am I going to get 3 Val Ravens? I think so. So, looks like we're on track to finish. I don't know if you followed my math there or not, but I think I did it pretty good. Pretty good at math. It might have been, it was just like a ballpark estimate, but hopefully you followed along. You're like, you did it wrong. I used my calculator. What up, DC with the 5? You're a freaking legend, bro. Let's see where we at, man. We had the Three Stooges out there. 3 Musketeers, actually, with their rapiers. Bonking each other on the head, doing the poking each other in the eyes, you know, putting the guard up, the little karate chop on your nose. Chad, Livewire. And the Professor. We got DC. I think we got it started today. We figured it out. That's good. Got to start the engine. If you don't start the engine, then it's never going to run again. Never going to run again. It'll seize up. Your battery will go dead. Like, we got to at least start it, y'all. So DC says he knows what's up. We got to at least start it. Even though there's cobwebs on the wheels, we got to at least start it. Because we have a potential. We can put on the spare tire or something. We can still do it one day. Just got to at least keep starting that engine. That's what DC just figured it out. You know, they were out there poking each other in the eyes and bonking each other on the head. He's like, all right, come on, guys, let's do it. Got it done. But DC says, hi, Sinnycool and all you Sinners Choir members and lurkers alike. Lick the like button in case you haven't already done so. Glad to be with you all. When's my YouTube anniversary? It's late March or early April. Pretty soon, and I think it's 7 years. Could you imagine doing something for 7? Have you even been at your job for 7 years straight? How many, like, raises have you got in those 7 years? Have you gone backwards in pay? You know? If you've been somewhere for 7 years, do people usually, like, respect you and, you know, you got tenure, maybe you get more vacation, maybe people think highly of you. Like, if there's a guy there for 2 or 3 years, the guy that's been there for 7 years, usually that's the guy you'll ask questions, will teach you how to do things. Like, he's been there 7 years. He knows how this goes. Usually, like, if you work at a job for 7 years, you know, you get raises, you get more, like, vacation, like, people respect you, you have tenure, you get promotions, you know. YouTube, that's not how it works for some reason. You get less. People don't respect you. and they like the guy that's only been around for 2 or 3 years. It's complete opposite. It's weird. Especially in this community. I don't know how it works in other communities, but we have a strange one. We have a really strange community. Not us, but like Gems of War in general. I think all the cool people come here, all the smart, cool people come here. But there's like the others, the other 50% of the community. It's weird. It's weird. I don't get it. Definitely not fair. Tyrion says, I'm locked out of spending in apps on my iPhone. I should have issue hopefully resolved tomorrow. iPhone security so tight I can't even use my own account. I hate when I... Yeah, I hate when I do that too, Tyrion. With the rewards. I didn't mean to. It's even worse when you do like your PvP and you were trying to like... You want to do something with your gold and soul boosters. And you forget and you're like done for the day and you're like so tired. I've done that before. It's like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm just finishing up, and I accidentally collect my PvP goals. And then it's like an hour of gold and soul booster. I'm like, oh, I was like done. I'm like falling asleep. I've done that like 2 or 3 times already. Like, no, I did not want to collect that. I would rather accidentally collect it like when I first start the game for the day, not when I'm done for the day. Come on. Efley's here! Lucky 7. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it might be during the chatathon, too. The chatathon's going to be in March. The end of March. So, yeah, it might be our 7th anniversary. During the, like, 15th chatathon. Alright, am I going to keep going here? We're an hour and 16 minutes deep. I think I'm good on bounty for today. That was a good little run. I should do a certain amount, though. I don't want to leave everything for tomorrow when we're not even streaming. I'm going to be doing Elden Ring tomorrow. I'm trying to finish it up. We need to do something else on the channel. I need some room to experiment. It's going to be the death rattle. That's our trying to save ourselves from dying. We got to try some other games and stuff on Sunday. But I got to get Elden Ring done because I've never not finished a game like that. And our plans in the Elden Ring last week just didn't work out. We went through that whole tower, and I mean, it was cool and everything, and but it didn't work out the way I thought it was going to work out. It was like a good video, and it was fun, but we went all the way up that tower, and then there was nothing up there, and then we couldn't find the thing to place on the pedestal. It's like something you should already have before you go there. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, bounty. I want to see, Alright, so if I say 5,000, because it's easier. I already did the math here, but I'm just like seeing how many more battles I gotta do. That's like 16 there, and, you know, like 2 more there, 18 battles maybe? Is that right? It might not be right. 20 there, that's 4 battles. And then 16 there. That's like 20 battles. I got 12 here. I don't know. I'm gonna do 2 more fights, so I don't have to do like everything tomorrow. I should probably get to that last reward almost. Bounty's a good one to do. I mean, if you do it every time consistently and get all rewards every time consistently, you're going to end up with some good orbs and good loot and stuff. You just can't judge it based on, like, after you open your orbs. I know I always say that, but it's true. It's your potential loot, not your actual. Can't do the whole bounty and then get all green orbs and say, man, I'm not doing it next time. It's a loser mentality. Social's here. 15 years, Supernova? Supernova says, if your boss is the cause of your heart attack, is the boss liable? I don't know. I remember my last day, I was like taking pictures. I like knew it was coming. I was like taking pictures and They blew out my eardrum and stuff like that. I can't hear so good. Like, I can hear, but I did it to myself a little bit back in the day, you know? Music way too loud. But they literally, like, blew out my eardrum one time. Didn't warn me to put on earplugs or nothing. A-holes. Everybody else had them in except for me. No one told me nothing. The loudest noise you've ever heard. Constantly for like 30 minutes. I, of course, got out of there and put them on eventually, but I didn't know they were going to do it for 30 minutes straight. At first, I'm just like, that's freaking loud. What the heck is going on? Go over there to see, do it again. Like, what the heck is going on? I'm trying to work. I'm looking for the earplugs because usually we don't have to do that. It's not something that's just right there that you need every day. Not like you wear earplugs all day, every day with what I was doing. Very rare. So I have to like look for them and stuff all the while. Like, Finally find them and put them in after getting them blown out like 5 times in a row. Even left the whole place for a little bit because, dang, what the heck? I don't know why I keep hesitating here. Should I just do like 4 more battles? Don't look at anyone's... Yeah, the forum people, that's the best description of what I mean by like the other 50%. I'm pretty sure no one here qualifies as one of those people. If you're anything, you're an everything person, which is fine. Because that's what, I mean, if I was playing a game, I'd probably watch like almost everything. Guess it depends. I don't know. Most games have like a guides, like you can read. That's more like what I do. For some reason, this game doesn't have a lot of guides you can read. You like have to watch YouTube or something. Luckily, I discovered that early. I think I'm gonna start looking at like... I'm sorry I keep hitting the mic. Like flailing around. I think I'm gonna go back to my origins and start looking at like PlayStation games in the shop and stuff, like free games. Play some of them. Just try them out. Like every Sunday we try something new until we find something we like. And hopefully we come up with something eventually that everybody here likes. And maybe we all play it. Even if you keep playing Gems of War, like it's something you also play maybe. And then like people that play that game start watching too and stuff like that. Like maybe not every single person that plays Gems of War also starts playing that game, but some of them do. And then the people that are already playing that game, if they're underserved, maybe they start watching. You never know. We could find something like that. That'd be great. That would like save the channel. That's what's always been. That's what's been needed for the last 2 or 3 years. Another game like Gems of War that is underserved on YouTube that you guys would also like and maybe play, but also the people that are already playing it need somebody. That's how Gems of War was in the beginning. It was just one guy doing it, and then along came me, and then everybody else followed after that, right? I'm sure that's what's going to happen again, but that could buy us some time at least. Because I had a good run. I had a good 2 or 3 years there where I had a good run. I could have another good run on another game for 2 or 3 years. You never know. I would hate to not find out. Sometimes I do feel like just giving up. You didn't find what, Professor? What up, Rich? New guy hazing. I wasn't even new, though. Supernova says I'm going to watch Office Space Fight Club and Wanted today because I'm feeling a certain kind of way. You gotta steal your stapler. Sana says no forum is like Tower of Babel to me. Rather avoid that. Yeah. I'm the official guide, right? Especially if you want to save money and save time. If you just want to be told what you want to hear, this isn't the place to be. There's definitely other places. If you love being told exactly what you want to hear and that every new troop is awesome that you just got and wasted all your stuff on, this is not the place. But there are places for you. You can go believe in fairy tales all you want. I mean, it's out there if you want to see it. I know that's like, I understand. You wake up, you blow all your keys, you now have none. You want to be told that that troop is good. Who wouldn't? If you spend all your money on a certain thing, you want to be told that it's good. Now you have no money. You already did it. You can't go back. I get it. I just don't understand why they let it keep happening over and over and over and over. Or it's the other way around. The person tells you it's awesome, and then you blow all your keys, and then you come to find out later that person never uses it again, and it's not as awesome as they said it was. But now you're all your stuff is gone. You already believe the hype. Why do people keep coming back to that? I don't understand. I think it's because they're not smart, but I have no other explanation. I mean, I would like to think they're smart. That's the most logical explanation, is they just aren't that smart. Or they have a zero memory. That's why, like, if you got a car, if you get a new car, you want to be told that's the best car ever. That's the best. Good job buying that car. You made a good investment. That's what you want to hear, because you already bought it. You can't return it. You want to be told that. So there's a place for that, because you want to be lied to. But when it's like when you're smart and you're looking for information before you spend your money, and then you go to a person, they're telling you how awesome it is, and then you buy it, and then you find out it's not as good as they said it was, you think you would realize and not go back to that person. It's like a mechanic. You take your car, they fix it, and they F everything up, and you have to keep going back. Why do you keep going back? Wouldn't you try to go to somebody else until you find somebody that's trustworthy and not ripping you off? Why do you keep going back to the same guy and let him keep ripping you off? It's weird. That's how it is, like, for half of this community. They keep going back to the same mechanic and getting ripped off every single time. I don't know why they don't get it. And they keep letting it happen. Strange. They're called, like, Car Z. I'm gonna go to Car Z. I'm gonna go to Pep Girls. They keep ripping you off, ripping you off, ripping you off. Pep Girls or Car Z. You think you'd know by the name. They're just a copycat that sucks. And they're gonna rip you off and tell you what you want to hear. Alright, now we need to do XP Booster, Adventure Board, and Dungeon. So I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna do a chapter. XP, Dungeon, and Adventure Board. Starting at the 129.15. Alright, let's do that. We're going to do XP Booster, Adventure Board, and Dungeon. Your cardio. So we need to win 5 PvP battles. Let's go do that. My fast team for the week is under Brown for some reason. I'm sure you could do it somewhere else, though. I need to change my medals. Do all Nisha. And I'm going to go to Brown. Lowest battle, because I'm just trying to wipe it out quickly. Tyrion's here for the advice, and you don't even need it that bad, you know? You could probably make your own thing, give people advice. Become a speedrunner? I could, you know, I speed run Dark Souls 2. I'm not great at it, but I didn't, you know, you really have to practice and have to put in like hundreds of hours to become a good speedrunner. And I didn't. I just practiced and got it under 2 hours, which I thought was pretty good for a Dark Souls. And then I put out a guide on how to beat it in under 2 hours, and it's got like tons of views. Sometimes I actually hit on other games. If I really try, I'm just like tired of trying. I'm almost tired of trying. If I really try though, I can make like videos that get tons of views. I'm just kind of giving up on it. I have this one guy gave me advice the other day, which he's totally right, about like, I need to put out more guides and list videos for like EverQuest. I'm like, bro, I like been doing it for 7 years. Like, you're totally right, but it's hard to like keep getting up for doing that over and over and over and over. You think eventually like it would just take off or something. You wouldn't have to like keep retrying like over and over and over, keep. Like, you're not wrong. But eventually you've made all the guides and you've made all the lists and, like, you would have to redo all of them again. And that's what other people are just doing, but they have never made them before. They're just copying yours, so it's actually the first time they've done it, even though they're copying your stuff. It looks like it's the first time they've done it. But I've already done it, and I would be redoing it. Which you know, eventually, like, new troops come in and it would be a different list, but when you actually try and then it doesn't work, you kind of get frustrated and your motivation goes down. Top 20 green troops or something, ultimate metal guide, etc. Like, I was trying, you guys remember, like 6 months ago, I was trying on Thursdays to put out a guide or list video, and they just weren't for some reason, and it like really lowered my motivation. People are busy watching the Theodorovich is the best ever, and Mandragora is the best ever, and those really crappy lying videos. Because that's what they want to be told. It's like me making a video saying, you're the smartest, and you're the best, and you're not, and you lost weight, and your loafers look good, and you wear the best slacks, and your car is amazing. It's like if I made a video like that. Of course people would love that, because they want to be told that their loafers are awesome. Supernova says, that's like looking for a needle in a haystack. Mark says, I was looking last night at the PS5 games, not sure what looks good, but I'm down for doing it. Professor says, Elden Ring, you didn't find the thing? Oh, okay. Nah, dude, like, it's something I wasn't even looking for. It wasn't in the tower, so it's somewhere else. So I would have had to have already found it, and then knew that it goes to that tower, and then put it on the pedestal. I thought it was going to be in the tower, but it wasn't there. We searched everywhere. We were up in the rafters and everything. We looked all over. I jumped through a secret on an elevator. Like, I feel like I went everywhere in that tower. And then I went outside the tower, and I killed a boss that was nearby, like thinking that would be it, and that wasn't it either. So it's obviously something you get some other place, and then you bring it to the tower. Which is what I was looking for anyway, but I have the wrong... Like, I have a different... like a different key that goes to a different tower, and I thought this was the tower, but it wasn't. And then I was like, once I was there, I was like, I might as well look through the tower, and then I didn't find the key for that tower in the tower. Just like we got the other key, we got one half here, we got one half there, and then you bring it. Must be the same thing, but I just don't have that one yet. Supernova says there's games that are not streamable, like Elden Ring, because it's too random. There's a couple things you can do, though, on Elden Ring. You can do, like, rune farming. Almost any game, if you can farm a certain resource, you can make videos about it. You can speed run, show people how to beat the game faster. You can do, like, really good builds. Like, here's a build that'll, you know, bleed build that smashes everything. You could definitely make certain videos. It might not be as many. Or if you, like, cheese a boss, like, real hard. Like, I found a glitch on one of the bosses. And that video has a decent amount of views. where the boss just stood there and did nothing and I killed it. And then there was another glitch I found on another boss, and they patched the game and fixed it. I kept getting him stuck in like this crack and he couldn't do anything. And he kept like flying up in the air and landing, and he wasn't going anywhere though. So I was able to kill him without... Then they patched it. And I would look up this stuff on YouTube before I put them out. Like, I wonder if anybody else has found this glitch yet. I look it up. I couldn't find it. Then I'm the only one with the video, and then they patch it. Is it conceited to think that they saw my video, maybe? If it's nowhere else? Because the one glitch, you had to, like, get shot in the back as you're going through the fog. Which is hard to do. And since I got pushed through, I kind of got pushed through a loading screen, kind of. Now the boss is just standing there doing nothing. So I'm trying to explain. I don't know if anybody was able to replicate it or not. But I tried to explain how I did it and like how you can maybe replicate it. You have to like run by these wizard guys and like let them follow you. And then like enter the fog as they're shooting you in the back. And then it pushes you through. And it screws up the boss fight because I don't know why. Like you're getting pushed through the fog as you're entering. So am I done now? Nope, one more. I always do that. Check one fight too soon. Thought I saw stuff popping up on the side. Being in a good guild is like being in prison. Ow, my balls, I know. Eating butter. The cereal, the movie, the TP flying off the shelves in that order. Drink something? I don't know if I have... Oh, I do have something. Thank you. Here, I'll mute it so you don't have to hear. Definitely use and abuse my voice. And there's other factors involved too, like freaking acid reflux and stuff, sinuses, allergies. Pretty much anything that could F up your throat. Overusage. Not warming it up. Horrible stomach. Scotty too hotty in his loafers. Yeah, I need to get some sponsors, huh? Okay, so... let's go back to the adventure board and dungeon now. Hoping for a perfect... Huh? Of course not! Shut up. I don't care. Stay. Remember when I accidentally ascended? Buy the offer. That's why my gem stack is going down, down, down. 252. Getting closer and closer, though. Alright, adventure board. There are gems on here. Let's get this class experience. Doing Necro now. You guys have seen me go through Spirit Walker. What else? I don't remember. Death Knight, I think. We're on to Necromancer now. Alright, this is the portion of the stream where I'm just trying to play the game for the day and get it done so I don't have to play later so I can do other things type of deal. That was the whole idea of doing live stream, so I could like put it all into one consolidated time period. So I'm like streaming, doing my YouTube, and playing the game all at the same time, getting it all done. I just kind of got a little discouraged the last week or two. I had to come back to that realization of what I'm trying to do here. Do our cardio. Dungeon, adventure board, XP booster. Why not? Do it every day, no matter who you are. The only people that are allowed to not do the dungeon, like to full completion and do the battles and stuff, are people that have every single mythic, every single legendary. I don't know what percentage of the player base that is. Yeah, I like the chapter thing. I just hope it makes a difference. Like, I know it's something I should do. There's been other times where I've done things like team codes, remember? Like, I've done... People ask and ask and ask for things, but then when I do it, it doesn't make a difference. People give me ideas like, hey, play a new game. I play a new game, it doesn't make a difference. Like, the ideas aren't bad, it just never works out. Like, I don't get it. Nothing ever works out for me. They're not even bad ideas, they're good ideas. Put in team codes. I put in team codes, nothing. Put in chapters. I put in chapters. I mean, I got people saying stuff like they like them and thank you and stuff like that, but it's like people that are already watching anyway. One dude was talking about a funnel. I don't know. You guys, one of y'all out there probably knows what I'm talking about. Like, the top is where you catch more new people, and the bottom's like your everyday viewers. You gotta, like, put more people into the top so they can end up being down at the bottom or something. I don't know. It made sense when I read it. But I was like, I've already done that. There is stuff always falling out of the bottom, though. So it's true. You gotta keep putting a bunch of stuff in the top, because stuff's gonna fall out of the bottom. People are gonna quit the game or lose their mind and memory. Alright, so that was a XP Booster Dungeon and Adventure Board. What now? Got Tower of Doom? I'm getting closer and closer. We're on floor 21, I like to go to at least 30. I don't know if that's like my share or not, but that's where I at least go to. So I need to bring that up. And then we'll do another chapter. Where you at? Tower of Doom map. Alright, we're on floor 21. That is 3. Eventually, we're going to have to start thinking about these fireball scrolls, these heroism scrolls. You want to use them up high. And you want to use them on, like, the heroism one, you want to use it on a floor where there's only an unlock. So, if from 20 to 30, there's never a floor where there's just an unlock, you got to know that before it happens. So that way you can use your heroism scroll on a good floor instead of missing a luck or something. So on 21, we just have an unlock. 22, we just have an unlock. 23, just an unlock. 24, just an unlock. So 25 has a luck. 26 has a couple haste. 27 just has an unlock. That's a good candidate. So I don't see any other heroism. 28, just an unlock. So that's another good one. 29 has a heroism, so we have to use our heroism between now and 28. So sometime between floor 21 and 28, I need to use my heroism scroll. The best time is going to be probably 28. Then I'll get another one on 29, and I can use it maybe on 30. There's a fireball scroll on 30, though. But I'm not planning on going higher than that. And then your fireballs you can use wherever you want. Like, you can wait. I would wait as long as you can, though. Alright, floor 21 is number 3. Oh, the chapters. Thank you. Tower of Doom. I'm gonna put floor 21 plus. So yeah, I know where I'm at. 145. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, spoilers were first. You can hit the chapters though if you wanna. I like the way you said it though, Social. Look at them later. Really, if you're watching, if you go back to earlier in the stream, it's still cool. You just can't chat, really. It's the only thing. If you don't really know what we're talking about or what we're doing since you're in the past. Alright, we got an unlocked scroll. That's all we need on this floor, so we're gonna head to the boss. Everybody still asleep in your house? What up, Imperial? Kinda gotta wait to cast that, huh? I mean... Doing okay, though. We're getting deep. But if you can loop stuff, like, who cares? This will go first, fast early, and then loop late. They try to drain me. Kinda like this new weapon. Might be the second best kind. We'll have to see, like, if we use it outside of a Tower of Doom, though. I think we will. Might be one of the best Tower of Doom weapons. Alright, 22, we got 3 once again. I'm just gonna go to 25. I'll do the rest tomorrow. We'll do some PvP after this. I want to take this off the board, though. Nope, I should have. It should be there now, Supernova. You'd have to refresh. Like, I'm adding them as we go, so I'm hitting save and it's changing it, but if you're still watching, if you didn't refresh, it's not going to show up. Yeah, if you want to see chapters, you got to refresh. Because you're still watching the stream from before I put the chapters in. Most likely, unless you got here late. It depends, like, what device you're on, too. You know how it goes. Sometimes on mobile, it won't show up. If you're not seeing something that I'm talking about, most likely it means you're on mobile. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work. Not always, I mean... Like, you know, the join button, the link in the... there's like a join button where you can become a member. I don't think that's on mobile. That's like an example of something that doesn't work on mobile. And I don't know about the chapters. I don't know if they work or not. But I know, like, the join button's not there unless you go on, like, your computer or sometimes I'll be like, hey, you can hit join, like people will ask. I haven't had anybody ask in a very long time. But they'd say, like, how do I become a member and get the emojis and all that stuff? And I'm like, oh, you just hit the join button. And they're like, I don't see it. And I'm like, well... And then they're like, oh, I'm on mobile. And I'm like, oh, yeah. You gotta go, like, your computer or something. I hate that. Or at least that's how it used to be. I don't know. Alright, we gotta go to 5. iPad. It's the first of the polearm group. Brown is next. Alright. We're getting the Chalcedony of polearms. Got the Secra. Next up is Chalcedony. Oh, they got a turn. Oh, they got another one. Excuse me. Hey, maybe we try La Raza for once. We never cast it, because she's just there for the storm, but maybe she'll do something. Jumble. Hey, that helped, though. We got an extra turn. And now we get to continue our loop. She helped. Bonus Todd. Todd with the sports got fired, y'all. Did you guys hear about that? They say he went to Russia and had an interview with Putin. So they fired him. Oh, Todd. Well, Todd with the sports got fired, y'all. You hear that? Well, I guess he didn't get fired. He kind of got demoted. He's still here. I don't know what he did, but he got demoted big time. He got... Todd. Must have showed up with no pants on or something. Like, who needs pants when you're on a newscast? Like, you can only see it from the top, from the waist up. So he was used to, like, not wearing pants. He just went in there with his holy underwear. And they finally caught him. And now they gave him a pay cut. He's only on, like, Saturday nights at 3 a.m. He's still there, like, he still has his job, but, you know, they put him on at 3 a.m. Make him do, like, women's volleyball and, like, ping pong and stuff like that. He's not allowed to do the NFL and the MLB anymore. He's on, like, ESPN 800. Todd with the Sports is now on ESPN 7. He does the ping pong tournaments. He used to do the NFL, like MLB, the NBA. He was the main guy, Todd with the Sports. Just looping it. Used them all the time, watched them all the time. I don't know what happened. Must have did something. Got caught with the switch. Got pulled over. Hit a modified handgun. It's his problem. Thinks everybody's out to get him or something? Got arrested. There's a whole freaking picture of him. What do they call that? It's the photo they take of you in jail. Dang it, mugshot. Got a mugshot of Todd. He's got like a crazy beard. His hair's all messed up. Got bags under his eyes. He's crying. You can tell he was just crying, you know? His hair's crazy. His hair's crazy. He's got tears in his eyes. His face is all red. His collar's all messed up. His tie is like hanging down, like he loosened it. Freaking Todd. What'd you do, buddy? DUI? It wasn't bad enough to get fired, but they demoted him. Now he's on at 3 a.m. doing the ping pong. He refused to do the breathalyzer. There's a video out there of him doing the stand on one foot and count to 30. He's falling over. He said he just had one drink. I wasn't driving. Sir, we've been following you for like 10 minutes. It wasn't me. Sir, you're sitting in the driver's seat. Your hands are on the wheel. Your seatbelt's on. We just saw you pull over. I mean, you just pulled to the side. Wasn't me. What are you talking about? I wasn't driving. How much have you had to drink, Todd? Oh, I haven't had nothing. I can smell it coming off of your breath. There's an open container in the middle there. Oh yeah, I had one. I had one like 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago. 5 hours ago. So you were drinking. Yeah, I said I had two like 3 hours ago. Two or what? Yeah, I had like three like an hour ago. How many? Well, you know, it was like a mixed drink. It's not as bad as a beer. It was like a mixed drink, like a lady drink. That doesn't count, right? I thought you meant beer. That's why I said no, because I thought you meant beer. No, I had a mixed drink. That's all. I wasn't lying to you. I just thought you meant beer, you know? I didn't even know you was trying to pull me over. I'm just here parked trying to sleep it off. Like you're supposed to. You're supposed to pull over and sleep it off, right? I'm doing the right thing, huh? Sir, if you're in your car at all and you're drunk, you know, it's a DUI. It doesn't matter if you're like parked or nothing. It doesn't matter. Oh, I didn't know. It's not against the law if you don't know. Alright, I'm at 25, so I'm done with the Tower of Doom. Let's go. Is that everything? I know we got UNDERSPIRE and PvP. I think that's it, right? Let me know if I'm wrong. So work on a little bit of PvP. Once again, I split it out amongst all 7 days. I got 1,500 left, and I got 2 days to do it. So I really need to get, like, pretty much to about 5,000 today. I don't really want to play later. So we need to get to this 18. So that's 715. And that's at least 10 battles. So let's do like 10 battles here. Won't take too long. That's like running through 2 of them. 2 sets of silver marks. And this will be even faster because it's the same one over and over with the Diamantina. Let's do 10 battles. Alright, we need yellow or brown. Or we should have looked for our conversion. Alright, come on. Yeah. Putin is from Butt-Stanistan. I feel like you guys are way behind, or else I'm just like talking up a storm. I was talking about Putin like 5 minutes ago. I'm in the future. Back to the future. Marty. I watched a little thing about Back to the Future 3. Oh, I probably already told y'all that. I like this channel called Heavy Spoilers. You guys should watch it. He did like the Terminator, he did all the Back to the Futures. He just like points out stuff that you wouldn't, that you don't really see. It's pretty interesting. He goes over like the whole movie and the whole plot of the movie, but as he's doing it, he's like pointing out stuff that you probably didn't see or didn't know, or behind the scenes stuff. Like, you'd have to watch the special features DVD with the commentary and all the other stuff to know, like, all the stuff he's telling you. Yeah, Heavy Spoilers is a good channel. I didn't find it till like 3 months ago. I'm 20 minutes behind. Did I say any bounty teams? Yeah, I did Tesla. So the new guy, so you put it like Ogress, Tesla, Corpse Mayor, Bounty Captain. I did a whole live stream yesterday that was more like the bounty live stream. This was more like the spoilers live stream with bounty after the spoilers. So there are chapters if you want to check it out. Did I put a chapter for PvP? Nope. I'll just say it's at the 2-hour mark, because I just want to get close. If you hit a chapter and it looks like I'm already into whatever I said the chapter was, you just go back a little bit. I'm just trying to get close. I want to do the chapters every single time. But if it's not perfect, at least I did it. But I'll try to make them perfect. But like, I forgot to do a chapter for PvP, so I just guessed. But it'll be, you know, close. Holiday event. Yeah, thank you. I need to do that. We'll do that next. You try to do a backflip in front of the cop. Yeah, if I was drunk, how could I do this backflip? I love when people do that. You're like watching a cop's channel or something. They always say like, how could I do this if I was drunk? And they like do something. Like a break dance. It's like, you would only do that if you're drunk, sir. Break dance for the cops? If I was drunk, could I do this break dance? Could I do a spin on my head? Sir, only drunk people spin on their head, so doesn't prove anything. Bed putter? He's doing weather now? He's last been spotted in the van down by the river. He lost his voice? Yeah, I've been there. Todd is like Ron Burgundy. Poot in the bed. Todd demoted to janitor. He's got to clean the poo-poo out of the pee-pee. It's a callback from yesterday. Ruben's here. Todd demoted to Snail versus Turtle Racing Championships in Kenya. I gotta look for that conversion. I forgot I put that guy on the team. It would help if it goes off. He tried to do a backflip. Stay classy, Gems of War. Stay classy. My political rants while he plays gems. I just said that Todd did an interview with Putin. I didn't say anything about him. I didn't say he was bad. I mean, he did get demoted for it, but that's not my fault. I didn't demote him. It's the Gems of War developers that have the politics, man. Dude, I know. I need to start opening some vault keys, Professor. I am procrastinating. And my gem stack shows it. Yeah, we got this. Green extra turn, stupid. My gem stack shows that I haven't opened my vault keys. I'm 20 minutes behind. You're right about that, especially in the chat. But I'm looking at the fresh, like, live chat when I said that. I was like, somebody said something about Putin on the, like, new live. Maybe my PS4's behind, though. That could definitely be true. Sometimes they're not, the same. Heavy spoilers. He just added MT, who is also awesome for Marvel stuff. I've been hooked since 2018 or 19. The Marvel content. Professor says next journey makes purple boosted on war gear. Facts, and you didn't land the flip, sir. If I was drunk, why is it I can chug this 40 ounce of old E? We saw you spraying stuff in your mouth there to make your breath smell better. You spray it the wrong way, you know, like Dumb and Dumber. Cops coming up to the window. You try to sneak a little spray in, and you spray it the wrong way like Dumb and Dumber. Spray it right in the cop's face. And then he's like firing at you because he thinks you're trying to hurt him. And then you take off, and now all of a sudden, turns into something else. You hit the gas by accident. I love when people take forever to, like, pull over. You didn't see us back there? You didn't hear us? Oh no, it's doing this thing again. Sometimes it works itself out, and sometimes it makes me restart my whole game, which is going to take down the stream. But we've been going for 2 hours and 6 minutes, so if it takes down the stream, oh well. It did not. Oh, why don't you wipe them out, bro? It's kind of hard to get a wipe in PvP. Kind of hard to wipe your PvP. That's the hacks lagging, I know. You hit a fire hydrant about a mile back, sir. The yellow paint's on your bumper. You guys see, like, Hulk Hogan's son getting that DUI? He looked like he was good, though. He was doing everything they told him to do. They refused the breathalyzer. He wasted so much time. Like, you think he probably could have passed. I think that's the people's drunk strategy. I'm gonna waste so much time that by the time I actually blow, then I'm gonna pass. Or I'll refuse and do it down at the station, so it's like more time. They're always trying to buy themselves away. The cop knows it too. Like, they think he doesn't. I always heard, like, all the field sobriety stuff is just like, if you do it, you're drunk because you're doing all this stupid stuff. Stand on one toe and do a hula hoop and recite Mary Had a Little Lamb. Okay, hoo-hoo. Draw a foursquare thing and play foursquare with yourself while pantsing yourself and tying your own shoes together. If you can't do it, you're drunk. Fashion a bow and arrow, shoot it up in the sky, catch it with your teeth, and then do a backflip. Sir, I don't have any wood or, like, string or nothing. Well, then you're drunk. I feel like if they pull you out, and start doing that stuff, they're already gonna take you. Like, you might as well, like, I don't know. Not that that's ever happened to me, but I've seen it a million times on, like, YouTube and stuff. I think it's happened to me one time, and I wasn't, and they were stupid, and they just let me go. When I was, like, a kid, though. So if I had any, I would have been in trouble because it was underage. But they let me go because there was nothing. The Hulkster shows up, I know. Social says in Australia, you just do the breathalyzer and maybe tongue scrape. That's what they should do. Like, if that's the be-all, end-all, why don't they just do that right away? But they make you do backflips and one-hand stands and stand on your head and stuff like that just for their own amusement. Or somebody makes them do it. There's always, like, another one standing there just watching. La la. Yellow and brown. Flush it down. I was hoping for a yellow up top. Didn't happen. Jeez Louise, just die. Thank you. It's just police content. That's why they get you out for their YouTube channel views. Because he did really good, like the Hawkster son. He was walking the line. He estimated the 30 seconds within, like, pretty close. Like, he wasn't way off. Like, I've seen people horrible. They'll say, like, put your head back and estimate 30 seconds. And they'll be done in, like, 5 seconds. Like, obviously that person's drunk. Or if they just never open their eyes again. Of course, they're drunk. But if you get it and it's like 32 or something, like, come on, bro. Even when you're sober doing 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, you might be off by 2 seconds. I watch all those channels. I don't know, that's fun to me. I like watching that stuff. Like all the police activity. Jump Out Boys, the donut operator. I'm subscribed to like freaking at least 4 or 5 of those. Same with the heavy spoiler stuff. There's like a bunch of channels that do similar stuff. There's like I'm subscribed to like a bunch of channels. You guys think I'm just doing this? I'm just like you. I'm watching YouTube. Subscribe to a bunch of channels. Usually don't feel that way. Like if I'm watching somebody that has like 100,000 subscribers or they get millions of views and stuff, you don't usually think like this guy probably watches YouTube too. They don't seem like regular people anymore when they got that many. This guy always survives, dude. 80% spell reduction. What are you supposed to do with that? Hit him with skulls? Dang it, Bobby. Alright, I don't know how far I am. I always check. I overcheck. It's like I want to be done, so I overcheck. Yeah, I'm super close now. That's good. Only need to get to 5,700. Remember, psst. If you don't know what I mean, just do it and you'll see. I don't have to spell it out for you. I'm saying too much already. I'm sure somebody else already blabbed it out and they're going to fix it, so. Alright, so that was PvP. We got to do holiday event. Is it this one? Yeah. So I'll do the chapter. Holiday. 2/14/30. What up, Brain Man? I did the Nintendo Switch spoilers for you. There's a chapter and everything, so you can go click on it if you want. LiveWire says where Hogan lives, if he refused the test, it was an automatic 18-month loss of license, and it was first offense. Yeah. Should probably put 215 for this, but we're doing the holiday event. 68. I'm still using my... I just don't care to switch it. Bonky Town. Alright, I need yellow. I need green. Oh, why do they always do that? I swear. If you got a conversion, they're going to take something to mess up your conversion. It's like programmed into the AI, I swear. Every time you see a conversion, but it's the enemy's turn, they're going to F it up. I'm doing it anyway. Screw you. Let's do this guy. Let's do this guy. Let's kill that guy before he, should have took the skulls. Hold on a sec, I gotta check something. Alright, let's go. Do your battles for the day, then buy the 50 gem offer and do those too. If you want everything. If you don't have the armor, make sure you get it. They've been repeating armor lately, though. It did take a long time. Look, it's Wolfie! Wolfie's here. Dawnbringer and Triple Luna, that's good. Rain Man, you have no weekend event, I know. At least, you got one next weekend, though, I think. I think you got, like, a faction. Yeah, you're gonna have the same schedule. Where's Bob? Wolfie's here! Yeah, I can't wait till you guys are on the same schedule. I mean, that's nothing but good. Watching something outside. It's always something, dude. I need to move. I almost have enough for the golden pit. Got our conversion. Bang. Too bad finesse isn't doing its thing anymore. Got another one. Always power up unless you're having trouble. And we need to buy. Confirm. Do our battle. We need 3 more. Get the troop the best in the game. I will eventually. I always get it last. I feel like it's, you know, it's the thing that you're going to be able to get the quickest. If you somehow can't get everything done, it's the thing you can get the quickest. It'll be there one day. Like, the pet is going to be hard to get. So I'd rather get, like, let's say all of a sudden I can't play the game tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. Something happens to where, oh, I can't play the game over the whole weekend. I go on vacation or I win the lottery or something. I would rather have the stuff that's harder to get in the future. Get it first. Even if you're planning on playing the whole week, you never know what's going to happen. So why would you get the freaking legendary first? You got to be smarter than that. It's like a just-in-case type of deal. In the end, we're all going to end up with all the stuff, and it's not going to matter, right? But it's like a just-in-case. If you lose your internet and you can't play the game, you were able to play Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but you lose your internet all of a sudden, and you can't play Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well, at least you got the pet, and you can get the legendary someday. It's going to come back. The pet won't, though. The armor may or may not. Just gotta get the stuff that's the rarest and comes back the slowest and would suck the most if you didn't get it. And most people are probably thinking, well, I'm gonna get all of it anyway. I might as well get the... But you never know. Never know what happens. Let's do this. Double shot espresso, bang. Alright, one more battle. I still got the golden battle. I'll just do it tomorrow or something. Is this the first week or the second week? I think it's the first week, right? Dr. Mops AFK, if you won the lotto, would you still remain free to play? Probably. Because nothing's preventing me from spending money on the game now. Like, it's not like I need to win the lottery to spend money on the game. It's like a choice I would make either way. I've never been a person to spend money on, if I don't have to. If it's an expansion or something and you have to buy it or else you can't play it, like, I buy that stuff. That'd be a better way for them to do this game, but I don't know. They're probably doing fine the way they're doing it. Hey, the cops are here, guys. I wonder if I'm paranoid or something. The cops are here. Come to get me. Can I buy anything? Yay, I can buy the golden pet. Maybe they're watching my stream. You guys want to play-by-play? I'm looking out the window. There's a bunch of teenagers, right? And they're all standing over here. And, looks like they're, like, gonna fight or something. There's, like, a group by the house, and then there's, like, a group over in the grass. And I saw them ding-dong ditch them earlier, right? And somebody was moving out. I don't know what's going on, really. But, the sheriffs were here the other night, too. There's like a group of kids standing by the house, and then there's a group of kids standing across the street in the grass. And it seems like they're doing, like they're gonna have a big fight or something. But now the sheriff's here in the middle. I don't even think he's out of his... Ooh, there's two of them now. Get them! There's two of them now, y'all. Pull it in sideways. Yeah, boy. Put your hat on. Put his hat on. He's in like 3 parking spots. Good job. Can I record it? I should be. Sometimes I have my phone out ready just in case they do something stupid. Like, what are you supposed to do to kids, y'all? You can't do anything. And it always sounds weird when I ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a kid does something to your property, or they're ding-dong ditching you, or they're doing something to your car, or they're throwing rocks around your car, or they're fighting each other outside. Like, what are you supposed to do? You can't go out there and, like, grab a kid. You can't go choke out a kid. You can't go beat up a kid. The only thing you can do is maybe follow them until they go home and then, like, tell their parents. It's that or you gotta call the cops. It's so stupid. If it was a 18-year-old or up, I could go out there on my own and, like, you know? But when it's freaking 12 to 15-year-olds, what are you supposed to do? I can't go out there and beat up a 12-year-old or a 15-year-old. I can't go and yell in their face because they all know. Like, they all know I can't do anything. And they're, you know what I mean? What are you supposed to do? I don't even know. The best thing I could think of is, like, record what they're doing. That's about it. But then you're recording a child. So I haven't done it. Some kind of feels weird. But they are in public. You're allowed to record people in public. Are you allowed to record children in public while they're being bad and fighting each other and being weird? I'm always like, I don't know. It's always a hard. What are you supposed to do? Yeah, get a GoPro. Kevin Henderson, I'm quitting gyms. And what are the cops supposed to do too? Like, they come, but then nothing happens. They come here, they talk to people, they do nothing. No one gets arrested. They don't listen. The cop can say stuff till he's blue in the face. They're not listening. They're just going to do it again. What is the cop supposed to do? They don't do anything. Nothing ever happens. They keep coming back and coming back. It's the same people. Type in Google, can I film kids? Yeah, I don't even want that on my Google. That's what I'm saying. What are you supposed to do? You guys let me know. Alright, so I just did the holiday event. Do I have anything left? UNDERSPIRE, I guess? Let's do that. At least I don't have to worry about stuff now. They're down there to not do anything. I get it, though. What are they supposed to do? Like, I'm not blaming them. I'm like, nothing they do is going to do anything. Unless they start arresting kids. That's it. It's the only thing that would work, and they're not doing it, so... Get her done. Alright, this is the last thing, y'all. I'm probably not going to do too much. I only go to the second boss anyway. If you have any questions... Oh, I forgot about your faction weapon question, Sana. I'll probably just do it. Let's just do it after this. So that's a good question, and that would make a good video. I don't know. You know how it goes, though. I can make the best video ever, and people won't watch it. Even though it's something they should watch. They'd rather watch Theodore, which is the best. Mandragora is the best. Weird. Instead of the top 5 faction weapons. I would rather see Theodorovich is the best. Yay! Hey, look. Well, I think that's just the first boss, though. Dang. But that's cool, though, because then we know where we're going. I kind of had to go on a bunch of dead ends. A copper play-by-play. They're doing nothing. That's the play-by-play. Maybe they'll actually do something now that they've been here back. Like, it's the same spot, too. Like, they've been called to the same spot. Twice in the same week. Maybe they'll actually do something, but I doubt it. I would bet money on it. I would bet hundreds of dollars that nothing happens and no one gets in trouble. 'Cause that happens every single time. I need more clickbait, I know. I don't like insulting people's intelligence, though. I treat you guys like I'm trying to help, and you guys are like, you know, I wouldn't want to trick people and lie to people. But that's what it takes. That's why I'm, like, kind of over it. Watch how long they're here, too, guys. I bet you they're gone in 5 minutes. They might sit here and do, you know, they're going to talk to, they're going to actively be doing something for 5 minutes or less. And then they might, like, leave a car here for a little bit. It doesn't help, though. Like, they can't stay here forever. And people aren't stupid. They're not going to come right back. The last time something happened, they sat here the same night that it happened. They were here, like, at night, sitting there. And that was cool and everything, but nobody's going to come back the same night. Like, thank you for sitting there and making people feel better, but nobody's coming, especially with you sitting there. Like, they could see you from a mile away. They're not dumb. They're not going to, like, come right back that night. You would have to, like, keep patrolling and keep coming back, you know? They don't, though. They leave. They don't come back. They don't come back here at all. Unless somebody calls them. Waste of resources, yeah. For sure it is, actually, you know? There's worse things going on. So I get it. But they're not fixing anything. You always think, oh, I'll call the cops. That'll fix it. Yeah, I mean, it fixes it for, like, a day. It makes it worse, usually, for the people that do it. Because now you're like the person that called the cops. And you're just going to get targeted more. I mean, I guess, because they're stupid. Like, they should be thinking, well, those people will call the cops. I shouldn't do nothing. But they're stupid. Get arrested, please. Somebody get arrested. I would love it. Go get their parents or something. Jeez. Watch them just talk to a bunch of kids and leave. You should at least talk to the parents. At least get a kid grounded. Come on. That's the whole problem, too. The parents don't... They just don't want them inside, so they let them run the streets. I'm the opposite. Like, I keep my kids inside, pretty much. Not to a crazy degree, but... I'm knowing what they're doing. I'm not letting them run around and do whatever they want. Like, obviously the older ones, sometimes they'll be out, and I don't know exactly what they're doing, but... I'm not letting, them be crazy like that. It's because they're lazy, unemployed, and they just don't want their kids in their house. Like, they're annoying, so they say go outside. And then they don't care what they're doing out there. So then they get into trouble. Orbital laser. Yeah, I didn't see that one. Alright, like one more battle, then I better get out of here. I'll give you guys another update before I go. They're just sitting there doing nothing. I think the cops are at some doors, actually. At least one of them. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I didn't see that comment. Alright, I think that's it for today. We did everything. So now I don't have to play later. If I was going to play later, I would probably do a little bit more bounty, a little bit more Tower of Doom, and some vault keys. Because once you get everything done for the day and like you're good and you're happy with what you got done for the day and you know you can finish stuff tomorrow or whatnot, that's when you would open vault keys or do whatever your thing is that you do for your depends for your account. which for me would be opening vault keys. So I think I would get to that eventually. If I was to play for another hour tonight, I think I would at least be opening vault keys for like 30 minutes or something. Maybe even 45. I might do a couple more, you know, Tower of Doom, Underspire, Bounty, just to make sure I get it done tomorrow. Like, make sure. But then after like 15 minutes of that, I would maybe do like 45 minutes of vault keys. But that's good for today. You guys are awesome. Appreciate y'all. We started her up. We got her running. There's still cobwebs on the wheels. I mean, it's February, you know. Just not train season. You know, it's not rabbit season. It's not duck season. It's not Todd with the sports season. It's just not train season right now. So it's all good. We'll do an after dark. Maybe that'll make up for it. We'll have some fun. Thinking that 23rd, 24th weekend after dark. Let's go. I don't know what event's on that weekend, but we'll figure it out. It's still 2 weeks away. And yeah, tomorrow is Elden Ring if you just want to hang out. I don't remember what we were going to do, though. I think we're going to go reveal the rest of the map. Like, there's a place we can go a little bit... Oh, we're going to do that cave, the Black Knife Catacombs or whatever. We're going to do that, the little dungeon. And then if we finish that up, because there's probably a mini-boss in there, who knows how hard it is. Once we finish that little dungeon, which should take 30 minutes or less, we're going to reveal the rest of the map up in the northern middle part of the map. Because there's probably something there that we need to do with our one key. So if you like the Elden Ring, it's going to be tomorrow at maybe 10 a.m. or you know how it goes. Sometimes it's 10:30 or 11, but start looking for it around 10 a.m. EST tomorrow morning. Let's see what we can do with the Elden Ring. Cupcake Head. But other than that, I'll see you Monday if you're not going to watch tomorrow. I'll see you Monday. We got raids. We'll do the weekly preview. We'll do teams for the raids, high, mid, and low. We got Sword's Edge, so we'll do Sword's Edge, Epic Trials, and stuff like that. Soul Forge and all that, everything. Event key drop table, so... I'll see you then if you're not going to drop by for the Elden Ring. I'll see you Monday. Or no, crap, I can't do Monday. I forgot to tell you guys. I'm probably going to have to do a short video again. Back to the old days. Some of y'all will like that, but I'll probably just do a Teams video on Monday for the raid event. Like, I'll get up early in the morning and do it. Because I don't think I can live stream Monday. I got something going on Monday, so I forgot to tell y'all, but yeah. No live stream Monday. It's going to probably be a short pre-record. I'll still get you something, though. Then we'll be back on Tuesday. So Tuesday at like noon will probably be the next Gems of War live stream. But I'll see you tomorrow for Elden Ring, and I'll see you Monday for the short Teams video, and maybe a weekly preview. If not, we'll do the weekly preview on Tuesday on the live stream. But anyway, I'll see you there. Cupcake has two faces. Yep. DC says, been fun, Sinnycool, and all you Marvelous Sinners, choir members, and lurkers too. Have many a fun time was had. Yeah. Tyrion got his conjugal visit. You're waiting on the hot tub stream, Social? Don't want to be assassinated? Alright, I'll see y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time, which is tomorrow for Elden Ring, or Monday for the pre-recorded short team video, or Tuesday for the next live stream for Gems of War. Thanks you for joining me today. DC, Livewire, Sana, Supernova, Dr. Mops, Social, Tyrion, Mark was here today, the Professor, Ruben, Tyrion Shark, Wolfie McButtfuzz. Do you say, here, Wolfie McButtfuzz? Funky Town, Rain Man, Livewire, Social, Ruben, Brian Walker, Supernova, the Professor, Imperial Topaz, Mark, DC United. Chapters are there, yo. If you just got here, if you're a lurker or something, chapters. Rich Kaufman. Effley was here. DC with the 5. Thank you so much. Keeping those doors open, those lights on. Beg for mercy if I didn't say hello. I did say I read your comment, but I don't know if I said your name. Harvey, what are you doing? Harvey just came to see you guys. What are you doing? Sniffing everything? Who likes to sniff? Brian, Dr. Mop, Florian. Hey, get off there. Get down. Better get down. What are you doing? Chad was here. That's as far as I can go back. I'll see y'all next time. Yeah, Harvey makes a... We had Harvey. We had the cops. We had a fight. This was a crazy stream. We had Wolfie here. Wolfie and Harvey. Wow. But yeah, that was a cool stream. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. You're the best. Peace out.